Ron Harris here from musculardevelopment.com at the new location of Carbon Culture USA, Brandon Curry's new gym in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I came all the way to Tennessee to interview somebody else from Boston, the Boston Mass, Jose Raymond. Welcome, Jose.
Thank you, Ron. How you doing?
I'm doing well, sir. Now,
Hold on.
what brings you here?
It's not Murfreesboro.
How do you say it?
It's Murfreesboro.
Is that right? Yeah. Is that the right? Murfreesboro.
Yeah, Murfreesboro, not Murfreesboro.
If you guys ever get to Massachusetts, it's Worcester, not Worcester.
Right, it's Murfreeballing. I'm Murfreeballing today. So it's nice and warm.
How's retirement treating you? You're killing it with the Boston Mass channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
Awesome podcast that you and Nate Tello do. All the stars. I got to say, I got to congratulate you because, man, you're one of the best podcasters out there, and you've only been doing it like, what, 6 months, if that?
Yeah, if that. It's, well, you know me, I've always done interviews, and it was at some point where I decided I should start doing the interviews. And I don't even think of them as interviews, just talking to my buddies. And I think sometimes when you don't come from a journalistic point of view, you're coming from just a buddy, and you kind of know what they're going through. You've been there yourself. It puts them a little at ease. So you're getting some views that you might not always get. They're answering questions from a journalist, so they answer in a journalistic way. With me, they're just talking to me, and we've had some really good stuff come out of it.
Hey, also the fact that you've been in the industry so long, most of these people you're interviewing, you've known for a long time, so you really are it's just two old friends talking, which I think comes across much better than. Tell me about your preparation for the 2018 Arnold Classic.
Right, well, I can always look back onto a specific situation that I recall with them from 15, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever. It's also been good to meet new people like Nick Walker, who I knew nothing about. I knew he was a freak, but he's a genuine, nice young kid, and he's got a huge future, and he really let loose with me, and we had an awesome rapport, and we're friends now. You know, I stay in contact with him, and hope to see him again soon and do something. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been kind of I always did the videos and training videos, and I took some time off after the hip surgery because I didn't have much to say. I'm climbing my way out of a hole. Now my training is good. I'm feeling strong again. I'm starting to feel and look a little better. And so I figured, Nate has been a client of mine for a couple of years. We've become really good friends. And he's like, you got to get your ass up moving. We got to get this thing going again. It could be good. And I said, well, I'll do it if you do it with me. And he's like, all right, because he's got a radio voice like silk. And he's a super intelligent guy. And we work well together. So we started doing it. It was kind of a hoot, just to see how it would go. And it caught on pretty quick. So it's been fun. And then Brandon and Brent asked us to come down here and do a similar thing and talk to the guys and help promote the gym and the whole atmosphere. You were here last night and you saw how electric this place was. It was unbelievable. I haven't been in a situation like this. I kind of compared it to the years where you'd go train at the Arnold Classic and all the pros would be there getting ready. But this was even more intense because it was like our own little party.
It's a smaller gym. And I think, I've never seen so many amazing physiques packed into such a small space. I shouldn't say packed with the coronavirus going on, but there was...
It was all social distanced. We were all 6 inches apart, and it was really good. We had our masks on, masks of muscle, and we did our best to abide by the rules and have fun.
Let's change subjects.
Yeah.
So your last contest was the 2018 Olympia, but...
My last contest was actually the 28 Japan Pro.
Oh, that's right. The last one I was at was 2018.
The last Olympia was 2018, yeah.
It seemed like it was the last one because you made a speech and it was, very emotional. And
Yep.
But you got a new hip.
Yeah.
You're as big as ever, Jose. Come on. Everybody wants you to come back. Would you consider a comeback?
I would consider anything. It's a matter if my body would cooperate. I'm training hard, Ron. I'm training. I'm not going to say full gear. I'm not training that way. But I'm training hard to see the changes and see where I can get into that groove, which I'm in now, like of eating consistently, doing my cardio. To me, a major component is the cardio, getting it done every day. That way I'm starving and it gets my food going, my digestion, and everything works. And so far it's been really good. Then it'll be time to add that other component to see if if I can do this in a healthy manner at this age. I'm not 30 years old. I'm not where everything goes out the window and I just go for broke. So there's a fine line you walk, and I'll never say never. If for some reason I can be at or near my best, hell yeah, I'd do it. But I'll tell you what, I seen Derek Lunsford last night posing, and that wasn't very encouraging for me. He looks like that bull, what myostatin bull.
Yeah, he does. He's a big kid.
His legs, his legs were never a strong point for him, and now they're the freakiest thing on his body. And he just looks amazing. He looks like he could diet 5 more days, drop his water, and go win about any show, He's that impressive right now.
Age isn't as much of a factor as it used to be. You're 45 now?
Yeah.
Okay, so the reigning Mr. Olympia, Kamal, I think he's 48.
Yeah.
You got Dexter in a few weeks turning 51.
Yeah.
Aside from things you've had the hip done. Clearly your shoulders are still working because you still have all this chest and shoulder mass. I mean, physically, I don't think a comeback is out of the question at all. It's just, is it the right thing for you to do, I guess?
Right. A comeback would be more a business decision and less the dream of being Mr. Olympia. It would be more of promoting my brand myself and showing people of my age that it's possible to not only look okay, but to look elite, and to motivate other people. It wouldn't be just, I know that the dream of winning the Olympia is pretty much gone. Now it's more about seeing how good I can be, seeing what is possible. And I think there's a lot possible. But we just have to wait and see. It's gotta work. I know I have the drive, the discipline, and it's something I feed off of. Whenever something goes wrong in my life, I always revert back to bodybuilding. It's the one consistent thing that makes me feel good every day, that relieves stress and allows me to move forward and be productive. So yeah, it's definitely a possibility. I would have to think that I could be very competitive. I wouldn't say I could win, but could I go into the New York Pro next spring, fully loaded, and think I could win that show? Possibly. If I did, then yeah, I'd do it.
You won the Arnold Classic. You were second at the Olympia. You were top 5 at the Olympia like 6 or 8 times, right?
Yep.
So, come on now.
6 or 8? No.
10 times?
9 in a row. The first year I was 6th, and every year thereafter for 9 years I was top 5.
I stand corrected, as usual. Okay. Well, if you come back, that's awesome. If you don't, you're still when you quote unquote retired, you said you would stay a vital part of the industry. You have.
Oh yeah.
And I think the podcast, that's just the tip of the iceberg. I think you'll have many more things coming at us. Yeah. So everybody, he's not going anywhere. Jose Raymond, thank God. We need a lot of good, enthusiastic people who have the passion for the sport and are a link between the past. Guys of our generation, we're the link between the generation before us and these young kids. So they need us, whether they know it or not.
This guy, he's an influencer, a bodybuilder, Juju Mufu.
John Paul.
So what a great guy. I know he's got like 1 million followers, and I never met him or whatever. He come up to me, he's like, hey! He was all excited to meet me. And he's like, you a real OG. You're the old guy. And I'm like, holy I'm like, how old are you? That makes me really feel old. But that's also what I'm here for. That makes me feel good that I can be an influence. Derek Lunsford tells me every day that, your videos were what got me going when I was, just starting out and getting into this. And now look at them. And that's what it's all about for me at this point is inspiring, being involved, helping people avoid some of the mistakes that I made, and just being a vital, influential part of the industry in as positive a way as I can be.
Well, that's it. That's it, guys. Check out his channel on YouTube, The Boston Mass. Does a great podcast with his buddy Nate Tello. It's really cool. I got to tell you to check it out. And that's it. We're going to have a good time today at the opening. So thank you, Jose, for the time.
All right, Ron.
Thanks, guys, for watching. See you at the next one.